Okay, let's go.
So, just to show y'all, I am there. I came in from there. I walked the orange loop, and then I went on to the blue. Right here, and came up here, and came in here. I'm about to walk that. I'm going to come back around here, go back to that blue trail, carry that around, and then come back down to parking. So I'll let y'all know the distance that is when I get it completed. But I'm just showing y'all that I'm actually walking this. Look up there. So back there, there's like a really, really steep hill. Thank God I won't be going back up that way. But just to show y'all that I'm really walking all this. First I got my watch on, counting my steps and my heart rate. I am not walking and showing you a small clip of a video of me walking, not breaking a sweat, not being out of breath. I'll show you at the end of this because I know what's coming. I've done this one before. It'll feel like I'm dying. I won't be able to breathe. I'll have to take a break. It gets ugly at the end of this trail, but I do it. I'm really out here doing it. It's not for show. I don't give you like a small clip, turn it off, go get back in my car, and go home. No. I do it for real. I'll show you at the end of this. I'll show you all the ugly sweating. So at this point, my damn outer thighs are sweating. I get it for the inner thighs because, you know, I'm a little fatty and they rub together, but my outer thighs are sweating. It's good though. It's all good. It can only benefit me. Maybe it'll be like that shrink machine in Casper, where Fatso gets in it and he comes out and he's a skinny dude for a little bit. Maybe that'll happen to my thighs. This is my first time doing the loop, but not my first time doing this track. Usually I do the other side of the ravine. I'm trying so hard to break 7,000 steps today. So I'm trying to do as many loops and paths out here as I can. It's Sunday. Ain't got nothing else to do. And it beats sitting at home on the couch, right? Because that won't get me to my goals. And I got goals, baby. I need some gold star tattoos. If you know, you know. I get off of here and tackle this hill. I just did this big hill. Whew. I'm sure it's not big for skinnies, but it is big for this girl. Hold on, I'll show you. See if the camera will pick it up. So, that's it. It goes down there and it goes straight down. I told you. I'm not kidding. I don't know if you can see, but that hill is not playing. I'm up at the top now, and you can look straight down into the trees. I'll get over here to the clearing and see if I can get you to see it. I'm sweating so bad that my wristband won't pick up on my heart rate correctly. I know it's about 163, 165, but it's reading 99. All right, I'm gonna turn you around. See if y'all can tell how far up I am. It'll tell you how steep that hill actually was. Hold on. I hope that shows. I have a hard time getting to show this on camera, but that's it. It goes straight down. So, all right. I am not even halfway through right now. I'll be back. Okay, so I promised y'all I would show you the real deal. Unedited, well, edited for time, video of me doing this, especially at the last lap. This hill right here is murder. It's bad. And it's not just a hill, it's a track of hills. So you're up a hill, then you're flat, then you're up a hill, and then you're flat, and then you're up a hill, and then you're flat. But you're not flat for as long as you're up a hill. So I'm just going to flip this around and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Again, you probably cannot see the hill in the video, but I'm going to try. But I'm going to let you walk with me up this hill. Or up these hills, I should say. From here, I go bench to bench. And that is the truth. I will rest probably at every bench just to be able to make it up here without having a heart attack. All right, so here we go. This is the hill. I don't know if you can see it, but we're about to walk it. So, come on. All right. Now, I'm not much of a talker, especially when I'm trying to preserve my oxygen for life. So you're just going to walk and breathe with me most of the way. Hope you don't mind. If you do, you are welcome to just scroll on by, get out of this video, do what you got to do to get away from the annoying fat girl breathing. All right, first hill. Pushing through, pushing through. Used to, I'd had to have stopped halfway up that hill and took a break. I'm up it. I'm up the first one. And took a break because my heart rate would have been dangerously close to like 175. And I would have been hurting. My chest would have been tight and pain on fire. And I would have been feeling like I was going to throw up. Just off that first hill, y'all. Okay. Taking a break. Hill number 2 is bad. I wish I wasn't sweating so bad that my watch couldn't read my heart rate. I'm only at 4,552 steps. Oh, God. Looking around, making sure there's nobody out here to hear me heavy breathing. You know, you gotta hold your breath when they come by. I don't think I have it in me to do that right now. All right, it's coming down. All right, I'm gonna flip it around. I'm gonna show you this hill. All right. Let's go do this. Come on, Dina. You got it. You know, you gotta hype yourself up, right? There ain't nobody else out here to do it. Shit. Y'all, I just did all that and I went up the wrong trail. It looked like my killer trail, but look. That says private residence. Oopsie. Okay, well, extra steps in. Can't be a bad thing, right? Here we go. I'm gonna pause as I get back down this hill. I'll catch you at the other murder hill. Damn. Again, you can't see how steep this is. So let's see if you can pick up how I have to lean back and push into my shoes to walk it. This hurts the toes, by the way. This is kind of scary, actually. Okay. I think I was at like 3,500 and a little over 3,500 steps. I'm gonna rest for a second, y'all. When I was in the private path, when I went the wrong way. Okay, Lord help me. I am now at 5,844 steps. I just found a marker map. I'm not even halfway through. I thought I was halfway through. I wasn't where I thought I was. God. All right. So many creepy crawlies out here. I found a creek. I keep getting bit. Oh, anyway. I gotta pee in the middle of the woods. I'm not about to drop trowel out here to urinate. And I'm not even halfway through. Good God. Y'all, I love a challenge. Well, I love a challenge that I pick. And I thought I picked this one, but I think it might have picked me. Whew. At least it's trying really hard to do me in. Whew. You know, I like to maintain some degree of control in all things. And I thought I was doing that by picking this trail. Can y'all see I am drenched? My hands are so sweaty I can barely hold on to this phone. It keeps slipping. Anyway, I did not maintain that level of control I thought I had. So I'm having to channel that need for control into my pace and my brakes. Otherwise, I'd probably start to panic out here and lose my mind. because I know where I am by looking at the map. Like I know where I am, but I don't know where I am. This is unfamiliar territory, unfamiliar terrain. So I'm freaking out just a little bit. But I'll be all right. I'm gonna make it. I have found my way out of worse, believe me. That's another story for another time. But anyway, my hat is soaked. All right, y'all. I'm about done with this break. I'll try to find my way out of here. I hope I don't meet the big bad wolf or any of his minions along the way. All right. I'll see y'all when I meet my... No. What am I saying? Look. That's a sweaty brain. I will see y'all when I find my way to that path, my path that I know. So, until then. So, this is a little nerve-wracking. My paved path has gone unpaved, and I'm by the creek. I am surrounded by nothing but trees, and I am seemingly alone, which usually I would love, but right now it's a little scary. It's making me anxious and a little paranoid. I'm not gonna lie. I have thought about 3 times about calling and giving them my mile marker so they can come out here and get me. And it ain't because I'm out of breath and I think I can't make it. Where's that? It's because I'm scared. I won't be doing this one alone again if I make it out of here. You think if somebody comes along like a serial killer and they want to kill me, if I cry and tell them I just wanted to be skinny before I died, they feel sorry for me and not kill me and throw me in the water? Dear God, I think I'm about to have to walk up a really steep freaking hill. Holy God. I might die out here today, y'all. For real. My fat girl heart can't take this shit. Oh. All right, y'all. If you don't hear from me in 10 minutes, call the police. Y'all. Give me a second. Shit. I'm at the bottom of the ravine. I have to make it back up to the top. I just passed the 2 guys I walked in with. They have looped me. They said I'm about 10 minutes from the parking lot. And it's really steep all the way up. Oh God. Y'all pray for me. If my heart explodes, and this is where this video ends, when Johnny finds my phone, he'll edit it all together and upload it. Y'all, Johnny, y'all, just tell my kids and you, I love y'all, my parents, my brother. I love y'all. Megan. Saying my goodbyes. All right. For real though, this is what I gotta walk. And this is the bottom of the steep. It goes up from there. All right. I'm gonna rest a minute and then I'm gonna go. All right, y'all. I'm too tired to even raise my arm up to give y'all a good angle. Right now, I am really wishing I was not out here alone. and not too prideful to call somebody to come get me. But I am. I'm at the 1.5 mile mark, which, y'all, I do 3 miles, 4 miles all the time, but not like this. Not up these hills. It's a big difference. I got gnats biting me now. I haven't even got to the worst of it. They need more benches down here. I'm lightheaded. I'm nauseous. My butt crack is sweating. All right, y'all, gotta do this. I'm getting brain fog. I'm guessing from lack of oxygen because my lungs can't keep up with the demand. I pray I make it out of this. I bit off a little bit more than I can chew. Okay, so as you can tell, I am in my car. I made it back, but not on my own. I hope you can hear me over this air conditioner at full blast. So like I said earlier, I read 2 miles and thought, well, I've done 4 a couple of times now. And 4 was getting to be easier, definitely doable. So I thought, okay, a 2 mile Ravine Loop. I'll be able to do that and finish my normal loop. And get 4 miles in today. Y'all, that Ravine Loop is no joke. The hills, oh my gosh. I was praying that God would carry me out of there. And this lady named Sheila showed up out of nowhere. Had several people on the trail walk by me, but when they just walked by, which I understand, you know, you walk this trail all the time. You probably think it's not much, and you see me and you think, well, she's not used to walking, and again, not wrong. This trail, she'll be all right. But it wasn't until I started praying that the lady that walked by me, the very next lady that came by, stopped. She asked me if I was okay. She told me she'd sit with me a minute and wait to make sure I was okay. And then she started telling me that the Lord sent her because she was out there walking the trail praying. And then she came across me and saw that I needed somebody there. And y'all, I needed somebody there. But of course, you know, my pride, my ego, I told her, thank you. I let her walk with me a bit, and then I asked her to please go on with her walk, because if I could just rest for a few minutes and catch my breath, I'd be okay, and I didn't want to ruin her walk. I didn't want to slow her down. And with great hesitance, she walked on. Finished the very, very, very steep hill very slowly, holding onto the rail and praying the whole time. I made it up, and right as I came up to the sign at the end of the steep ravine walk, she came walking back toward me. Said she had gone up another direction and saw that it was going to be another really, really steep hill, and she didn't think that I would make it up that. And so she wanted to come back and catch me and guide me up another hill that wouldn't, or maybe wouldn't be so bad. I hope y'all can hear me over this. Lord, I'm not thinking straight and holding you right by the vent. Anyway, then we came across another gentleman, and I was trying really, really hard to just walk out myself. At that point, I kind of knew where I was, but I had brain fog, and so I was doubting myself a little bit. I pride myself on being really good with directions. You can ask anybody that knows me. Generally, I can find my way out of anywhere, but I got a little turned around in there today. We came across this gentleman, and the lady Sheila told him what was going on with me, that my heart was giving me problems, because y'all know I have issues with my heart now. And he turned around and he came back, and he gave up his hike for a little bit to come back and find a staff member to bring a golf cart in to ride me out, and so, or drive me out. And so he drove me out, and I got almost to the car. I was embarrassed that I had to call for help. Y'all know me. I want to do it all on my own. I don't want to, disrupt anybody else's day. Especially for this, let me disrupt your day because I let myself go and gain too much weight and can't handle the trail. They wanted to call 911, and I was not having it. I knew, my heart felt like it was on the verge of explosion, but it wasn't right there. So I knew that if I could just sit and get out of there, maybe get into the air, I would be okay. I didn't need 911. I did not need to disrupt the county like that. That would have been awful. I would have felt bad for that for a very, very long time. So luckily she let me talk her out of it, which wasn't easy because she was very concerned. But I made it. I let him get me almost here, and then I asked him if I could walk the rest of the way. So I walked to my car to hold on to some of my dignity. But I made it here. I'm here. It's 1:43. I surpassed my goal, even with having to be driven out of there. I walked 8,357 steps, and my day is not over. Just the walk in here is done. So we shall see where I end my day. My goal now is to end 9,000. Maybe that's not. 1:43 in the afternoon. I'll say 10,000. We'll be optimistic. Hopefully optimistic. We shall see. I will update y'all when I go to bed tonight what my steps were finishing the day. I will not be doing that trail again anytime soon. That is 150-pound loss trail. That is a revisit you again trail. I will stick to my blue loop. And when you see the map and the pictures, you'll see what I mean. I walk I'm colorblind, y'all, so I think it's a peach trail and the blue trail. And that's usually my route. And you'll see it on the map. But anyway, it's pushing 2 o'clock. Johnny's gonna be up in about an hour to be ready for work, and I have to go make dinner for him. So that was my adventure for the day. My ego and my pride took a hit, but I lived and I did it most of the way. If you walk the little Mulberry trail, and you're familiar with the Ravine Loop, you'll know exactly what I accomplished today. And as embarrassed as I am, you know, I have egg on my face for sure, I am also proud of myself because this was a major accomplishment for me. I never ever would have imagined being able to do that walk at the size that I am right now. So I'm gonna ask Johnny and Clara to come and walk that trail because I know that they'll be able to do it with no problem, and Johnny will love this trail and so will Clara, just so they can see what I did manage to do today. I'm sure that they will be proud of me too. And I just want them to see, you know, I did that. It wasn't easy. Probably the hardest trail I have done to date. But I did, you know, most of it. I did the hardest part of it, but my body was just done by the time I got to the end. I could have done the walk up that I had to be driven up had my body not given everything it had to get up the steep hill. So I am proud of myself. It was a good walk. All right, y'all. I will see y'all this evening to update you on my steps. Y'all have a good day. Okay, so I'm about to go to bed. My steps are ending at 9,205 for the day. That's pretty good for somebody that started this journey with less than 600 steps a day. Told you, my problem's always been movement. But I'm pretty proud of that. 9,205. And I will continue pushing and pushing until I am, you know, happy with where I'm at. And right now, I think my next goal will be 10,000 steps for the day. It was a rough day, but I'm proud of it. I'm proud of what I accomplished. You'll see from the video that I was a little embarrassed about how my walk ended. But really, there's no shame in knowing when to call it quits because your body's had enough. So I'm okay with it. I'm all right. I think I did good. I hope y'all have a good night.